Welcome back to another rendition of Motivational Mondays. I'm Chief Petty Officer 2nd Class Cai, the Chief of Training at RCSCC Haida, and I will be your podcast host today. I would like to preface this podcast by saying quarantine sucks. I know it's blunt, but at the end of the day, that's the truth. The isolation and the impending fear of this virus, as well as just not being able to talk to people. These last few weeks have been pretty hard. I've been sitting at my desk maybe 6 to 8 hours a day, either working on projects, doing schoolwork, playing video games, basically just vibing really, but just sitting at my desk, nothing. Not allowed to go outside for the safety of others, and I'm just trapped at home. It really feels like your own house is a jail. But I've come to realize that the very computer that I sit in front of is the outside world. I don't need to go outside to connect with others. I have all the tools that I need right in front of me. And that brings us to the theme of today's podcast. Semaphore. What is Semaphore? Two ships really far away need to communicate. How do they do that? They send signals to each other through communication that isn't face-to-face. That was a very old, traditional way of communicating, and now we have better methods. Video calls, voice calls. We have access to all of these, either on our phones or our PCs. In this case, I think social media and just communication methods through these devices, such as Skype, Discord, Instagram even, FaceTime, they all work to connect us all. These last few weeks have been not too rough actually, because I have been able to speak to a lot of the people I spoke to before the quarantine started. Whether that is my group chat with the rest of the chiefs, or just a Discord server full of my friends from school. We're able to talk, we're able to laugh, and quarantine doesn't feel so bad anymore. If you have other people on these chat rooms and you get in a video call, you get a fraction of what it feels like if they were actually there. You know what? Sometimes I think that's enough. The one big thing I've been doing throughout the quarantine is reaching out to people that I haven't talked to in a long time. So it's been 8 years since I talked to a few of my elementary school friends. Or actually 7 years, my mistake. But I've recently reached out to them, seeing what university they're going to, how they're doing, all that sort of thing. It may seem cringy and far-fetched, but it's definitely a possibility that you could employ. Reach out to people you haven't talked to. Best part about technology is it doesn't matter where they are. They could be across the planet and you could still talk to them. Recently, my dad has employed a certain family gathering every Wednesday where I go and I talk to relatives who live across the planet in China. Get to speak with them. I have never spoken to these people in many years, but I do get a glimpse of how their quarantine experience is, what their emotions about me are, and that's what I think is also important about communication. It's a two-way street. Not only do you get to see how other people are feeling, but you get to vent and learn about how you're feeling. Sometimes when a conversation goes on, you begin to pick up how you're feeling. And I think that's another very strong part about just talking. It humanizes you. It doesn't feel like you're alone, you feel safe, you get to explore your emotions. The whole thing. And I think that's really important. Not only are you watching out for other people by talking with them and seeing how they're feeling, you also get to indirectly sense how you're feeling. Maybe you're feeling down, you need to vent it out. I'm going to repeat that point again. Best way to vent it out, either just talk it out or through humor. Sharing memes about the quarantine I have no problem with. Send me all your memes. It's one way to laugh at the dire situation that we're in. It may seem kind of weird, but I think it's pretty healthy. Just trying to have a good laugh and making the best out of the bad situation that you're in. And just the interaction with other people makes quarantine or just the virus in general seem smaller. Doesn't feel so bad, how the media portrays it. It just feels like you're stuck at home. That's it. But you still have everyone around you. And overall, I think that the one main thing that you should be doing throughout the quarantine, other than just be productive, is to reach out. Reach out to the people in your life, whether that's your friends, your family, anyone really. Take some time out of your day, try organizing a group chat or a call, and launch your emotions at other people while they launch their emotions at you. Feel how other people are feeling. Feel trustful, get to learn more about those people, and have a good time. Make the best out of your quarantine. Make sure you're having fun. That's all from me for today. This is Chief Petty Officer 2nd Class Cai, signing off. See you, and make sure you're having a fun quarantine.